What's up guys, MrAtticus here. Today I'm going to show you how I make shrimp quesadillas. Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that this video is going to contain quite a few steps, but the end result is going to be worth it. First things first, we're going to make some tomatillo based salsa. Ingredients we'll be using today is tomatillos, Chile Serranos, cilantro, salt, and garlic. You want to add these ingredients to a pot with water, bring to a boil, and wait for them to change colors. You're going to want to be looking for this brownish color like you see here. Now that my ingredients have finished cooking, I will be placing them in my blender. Make sure to remove the stems before blending. Now the first thing I'm going to do is blend my tomatillos, chile serranos, and garlic. Now that I have blended those three ingredients, I will be adding my cilantro. The reason I'm doing this is because I want my cilantro to be a little chunky. At this point, I'm also going to add salt. I use the tablespoon here. And that's it. That's all it takes to make this green salsa. Go ahead and put it to the side so it cools down. We're going to move on to our next ingredients to make a little bit of Pico De Gallo. The way I make my Pico De Gallo is using tomato, onion, lime, cilantro, and some salt. First things first, I'm going to chop up my tomatoes. Now that I'm done with my tomatoes, I'm going to move on to the cilantro. Now I'm going to cut up this onion. I went ahead and added the ingredients to the bowl so I can add my lime and salt. I'm a huge fan when it comes to citrus flavors, so you'll be seeing me use lime throughout this video quite a lot. You're welcome to use as much lime as you want. Same thing with your salt. Add to taste. Mix in well and you're done. You have your Pico de Gallo. I find that adding corn to my Pico de Gallo pairs well with my shrimp quesadillas. Now this is the last condiment I'm going to teach you how to make before we start grilling our shrimp quesadillas. This is going to be a sour cream based sauce. It's going to contain some mayo, garlic powder, sriracha, and lime. First thing we did here is add lime to a bowl. Next thing we added was our mayo. I would say that this sauce is going to be 30% mayo, 70% sour cream. Go ahead and add your sour cream. Now add your garlic powder. Make sure it's not garlic salt. And the last thing we're going to do is add some sriracha. Everything here is to taste. If you feel that it's lacking something, you want it a little more spicy, go ahead and add more sriracha. You want more garlic flavor in it, go ahead and add more garlic. Just make sure to stir well. Alright, now let's get down to business. The way I marinated my shrimp here was with lime and some spice called Old Bay. keeping it very simple. I mean, really, all a shrimp quesadilla is what? Shrimp, cheese, and a tortilla. All your flavors are in your seasonings, the condiments that we prepared. It's going to come together quite well. So here for my shrimp, I added Old Bay just so I make sure that they turn a little red, the color of the seasoning really. Mix in well with your lime and that's it. You don't want to marinate this, you don't want to let it sit for too long. The citrus and the lime will cook your shrimp and you don't want it to taste overcooked since we're going to be grilling them. Alright guys, the finish line, we're almost there. I'll be using this Mexican style blend cheese that I picked up at Sam's Club. I start by adding a little bit of oil to my griddle, spreading it well just so my shrimp don't stick really. Go ahead and throw your shrimp into this pile of oil. I'm trying to collect all this seasoning here so my shrimp can cook in it and it absorbs all the flavor. This next step is completely optional. I went ahead and cut them up into little pieces so I make sure that everybody in my quesadilla gets a piece of shrimp. Again, I'm a big fan of this citrus flavor, so I go ahead and add a little more lime. Now that my shrimp is done cooking, I'm going to get my tortilla ready. At this point, I'm turning off one of the burners since I don't want this shrimp to overcook. Just setting it to the side. I added my cheese after flipping it once, wanted to make sure that that cheese gets nice and melted. Loading up my quesadilla with some shrimp. Now I'm going to be making two quesadillas. The first quesadilla, I'm going to add my Pico De Gallo with the corn inside of the quesadilla. I don't want it to be sliding around on the outside of my quesadilla, so every bite I take has that flavor of the Pico De Gallo with corn. The other way will be on top of it with the green salsa and the sour cream based sauce that we made. Giving it my last few flips before I start plating. And here we have our finished product, shrimp quesadillas. I had some avocado laying around, so I went ahead and added that, but completely optional. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on that bell notification. Until next time, keep munching.